Hello followers and welcome back to Mystic Worlds, and as always this is Safe Haven, and yes, I am a villager today. It's April Fool's Day, so the only thing I can really record here without the silly sound effects is actually Safe Haven, but we do have the villager skin for today, so we're just going to be a little bit different in that regard, but that's not going to change any of our strategy. In today's episode we are going to return to the Charged Ruins and hopefully conquer the second half of that area that we started in the last episode. I'm equipped, ready to go. All of my armor's looking good. I have no real reason to really waste any time. I am going to leave this sword behind though. I did go back through the area we already conquered and I fortuned up all the coal, the diamonds. We have 26 of those now, smelted up the iron, things like that. But aside from that, we shouldn't have too much to worry about. My shovel's actually getting a little bit low, so I'm going to make another one, because I noticed a large portion of gravel and sand in the new area we need to check out, so it may well be worthwhile bringing an extra shovel with us. Now, where did that creeper go? He can't have despawned, surely. Is that him over there? He wandered a long way. Okay, so let's get back to where we were. We've got a couple of creepers to deal with, but nothing too terrible. We've got knocked back, of course. And there we go. I'll take your experience. That is all very useful to me. And let's get back to it. I've got plenty of food. Now, we only saw this area before from the outside. There was some glass, there was a viewing window, that kind of thing, and I don't know what's in here. If it's anything like this area, I'm expecting charged creepers. That would be obvious with the charged ruins, but I don't know. It looks like an area transition, so we could be going into something else. We'll just have to see in that regard. So all this way was where we went last episode. This is the way we're going this episode, so should be quite interesting. I'm gonna top up my blocks. So there's vines off there in the distance, so I don't know what that is. It looks as if it's outside, but that could just be the fact that my render distance hasn't loaded. So I blocked this off before. I would like a wider exit, and I see some cobblestone in the floor. That's probably silverfish. I see coal right there. Might be too dark on YouTube, but I do see coal there. Looks like the ceiling's pretty bright, but that doesn't mean we can't assume that there will be monster spawners in the ceiling. There's iron there. I want to go around the side, but then I'm kind of tunneling a little bit, and I don't really like to do that. It's not very entertaining for the viewer. I don't want a staircase out of sand. I want it a bit more blast resistant than that. So let's make a little bridge down, I guess. How we're doing here in terms of monsters, it looks pretty good, except for this fellow. So I kind of want to mark where my staircase is, just so that I can see it. There's quite a bit of cobblestone around. Looks like there was one provided, but I've learnt my lesson never to take staircases. Let me see. Do I want a strength potion? Not yet. I'm not in a great deal of danger, so I'm not too worried. Now, I'm not going to stand on the sand. This is a great place for falling sand traps. So, we're going to try and avoid that. There is a spawner right there. What is that? Probably more of those weird skeletons. Hello, zombie. Let's get some torches in and around here. Oh. Did see a monster spawner right there. More skeletons. And more iron in the walls. So we've got some vines in here. This is a very cool looking area. I kind of like the transition. That looks to bring us out to that big pit. So this must be a area connector in that case. Oop. Oop, I see a spawner. What's that? Skeleton again? Okay, let's get some torches down. Let's see where this brings us out at. Ah, okay, so this brings us out in the lower section of the big lava pit. I'm not really interested in investigating this right now, so I'm going to block that off, and we're going to resume where we were going in the first place, which is around this way. Got some weird lighting going on. We must be, yeah, we're pretty close to the bedrock. That probably is not helping matters. I want to stay near the center because the terrain is very flat. I have an easy escape. That's really important. But then again, I guess the counteract to that would be that monsters are going to have an easier time getting to me. I guess that's just something we're going to have to deal with. Oop. Got skeleton spawner there again. I see another skeleton off in the distance there. Hey. My bow's almost broken, which is quite the problem. Where's that zombie? I hear a zombie. Looking pretty good up to this point. There he is. So what do we got over here then? Some water. Kind of like a grove area, if anything. So I was right about it being an area transition. A slime! If I've not seen enough of you clowns. So what have we got in here? This is a very interesting looking area. Oh, this is kind of like a back streets way. Not been here before. Got monsters on ledges maybe. There's some diamond back there. Some gold in the walls. How much gold is there? Just a small vein? Okay. We haven't really ran into large deposits of minerals yet. And it doesn't look as if it's about to change. There's a chest down there. I'm not comfortable with having spiders above me. But they might be in an adjoining cavern somewhere. Give me another stack of torches. Keep us going for a while. Oh, there is a path up here, okay. Gonna have to be careful of that then. Whoa! Yeah, I don't like them on ledges if I can help it. Really need to get to that spawner if I can. That's fine, there we go. You're still alive? There's like spiders somewhere, but I can't pinpoint where they are. I kind of want this spawner. Zombie. Oh, let's get back. There we go, we'll shoot him. And get these guys out of the way. I don't know what that was. Oop. So we've got at least one more spawner. What's that? Spider? There we go. And break that. Diamond. I haven't brought my fortune pick with me. There may well be other spawners around here, but I don't see them, and I don't intend to hang around here. What's this? Oh, more diamond pants. Diamonds, torches. Cool. Now that's a nice reward. I already have a pair of those. So I can combine those on an anvil and get a pair of Protection 4 diamond leggings, which, if I can get an Unbreaking book pretty soon as well, would definitely be worthwhile having. I don't really have enough diamonds to consistently repair them yet, but again, definitely worthwhile. So I'll come back here with a fortune pick and mine up those diamonds at a later date. I think that this is just a small little bonus area. Really. Still don't know where those spiders are. I think they are below us. I really like going tunneling for stuff. Ah, here we go. Oh, there's a spider spawner over here that I never got. That's what it is. Whoop. There we go. Certainly not dealing much damage, that's for sure. But they are beginning to pile up on me. This is one thing that I have made quite abundant in the past. I hate fighting spiders because ever since the multiplayer merge, they become really glitchy. And I'm not the biggest fan of them, I have to say. So we've hardly been going very long, so what I would like to do is kind of continue through this tunnel that we saw and see what's through here and kind of investigate this. Ooh, moss and cobblestone. This is a bit of a difference. glowstone there. A spawner. What's that? Creeper. Okay. Another spawner. Blaze. Oh, I don't want blazes in here if I can help it. So what is this? Kind of like a maze? Enderman. That's a skeleton. You want to get rid of that if we can. More glowstone. Let's kind of complete the loop. There's a spawner right there. Skeleton can come to me. I'll take him around the corner. There we go. And what's down this route? Just a dead end. I have a feeling that this is going to be a maze area. I'm really in no rush, honestly. I'm just happy taking my time, ambling along. I do want my water bucket back on my bar, though. And let's top up on torches. Bedrock, okay. Guess if I want to build something out of mossy stone bricks, this is the place to come. Let's see what we got. We've got at least one avenue yet to explore. Oh, blazes. Let me take that out. I should have ducked behind the corner there to avoid his fire shots and then have killed him. But we were not punished. There was not a lot of them. Coal. Gold, diamonds, iron. Anything hidden under this? I don't think so. I just think it's like an ore pocket. Which is cool by me. I don't have any problem with that. I'll come back for that. Let's take some food real quick. How are we doing? Inventory is almost full. Let's do a dump run. And I don't want the rotten flesh, really. The string, the bones. I'm just picking all this stuff back up, which is not great. Gunpowder I can live without. Gravel. You know what? Let me just actually dig a hole for all this stuff. I keep picking it back up. Gunpowder. Soul spider eye. 3 cobblestone. 2 stone bricks. 2 sand. The bones, I have a skeleton trap. Okay, that looks much better. And let me return here. So we've kind of conquered that little area. So I don't think I've been this way though yet. A lot of glowstone. No, we haven't been here. Pigmen. Creeper. I already have a pigman trap, so I'm not too bothered about pigmen. Another one of these little loot pockets. I do like to investigate them. There could be a hidden chest, but doesn't look like it. There's plenty of diamonds around, which is good though. That's definitely something to be happy about. I might be able to start switching over to more diamond equipment. Bricks, that way. Let me investigate this way. The bricks are a bit ominous. It's probably spawners under the floor. They aren't the only ones for sure. I'm surprised that there's not a whole lot of monsters around. I was expecting more. And like, even the natural spawns are low. What do we got around here? I imagine that we're going to run into another loot pocket eventually. Oh. Yes, I know. What do we got? More steps. And I need more sticks. So that I can make another stack of torches. I'm going to blitz through all of them here. Another spawner. Ooh, this looks like a different area. Gas. Weakened bridge. So we've got some gas spawners. It's all made out of dirt and gravel. I'm definitely not walking on that. There's some stone parts by the looks of things. Probably what I might do is I might shoot TNT at those to try and get rid of them. They seem a bit too far away to really walk over to and bridge to. Or I might just build a cobblestone bridge, knock them out, and then climb up on this thing. The rest of it's bedrock. Okay, pretty cool. We'll come back to that. I do want to explore what was by those bricks. And we'll check that out. Then, if there's nothing really there, we might come and do this weakened bridge cavern. So, let's go back here. And this was quite a ways away, wasn't it, now? My bow's running out of uses, which is not good. Back here again. I think it was this way. So let's do a little bit of exploration here. Go down this avenue. There we go. This is where the bricks are. So what's down here? A ladder. Interesting. Quite a bit of a difference. This room looks a little suspicious. Resources, resources, resources. Bedrock prison. Glowing caverns. Map room. Oh, I see what this is. This is like... this mossy cobble represents the corridors. So, we've not seen bedrock prison, glowing caverns. We've seen weakened bridge. Resources. These are the resource pockets that we found. Map room is where we're stood right now. So... we found one. I imagine bedrock prison is actually the weakened bridge. Glowing caverns. Maybe that's where we came in. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure what the entire purpose of that is. I guess it's if you're lost, maybe. So that's interesting. I haven't seen any more avenues to explore, so I assume that we've kind of found everything. So what we explored initially then was the glowing caverns, which is... I would say that that's an appropriate name. So around here was where the weakened bridge was at, I think. And this is bedrock. Well, I mean, the entire cavern was made of bedrock, so it would make sense to call it a bedrock prison. Yeah, here we go. So, I've got an interesting situation now. I've got a very weak bridge. I have 2 gas spawners. There possibly might be more. There's a couple of mobs around, but it's generally pretty bright. We've got resources down there. Gravel. There's an island. I could save myself with the water bucket then if I happen to get knocked off. So that's not a big deal. Any spawners above me? I don't think so. That'd be pretty mean. So we've got these gas spawners then, and imagine when I arrive to this gravel pocket, we're actually going to start and be in range of those. So I've got a number of options here. I could try and shoot TNT at them. That may backfire. I don't like shooting TNT in these kind of places. I could build a cobble bridge. Say if I build straight from here, I'm gonna hit that one almost straight away. I don't have unlimited supplies, although I can get more. I just don't want to stand really on that if I can help it. This has its own disadvantages though. It does leave me a bit vulnerable to other mobs. I'm going to put a roof on my head. We're not in range of the thing yet. And maybe I could blow it up with TNT. Not quite in range yet. Not in range. Maybe it's further away than what I think. I don't normally like to do this, but it's just an accident waiting to happen. I don't have feather falling anymore. Surely I have to be pretty close now. Right, let's build this bridge up. And let me get that one. I'm out of blocks, so let's go get some more. There is stone back here. Actual cobblestone, so that's good. Let's mine up some of this. That's why I have a good pickaxe with me always. I'm just very, very worried that I'm going to get knocked into lava, and I don't want to die that way. Even if it seems that I'm playing a bit overcautiously, I may only seem like it's 2 gas spawners, but I really don't want to die, so you'll have to excuse my over-preparation. Right, we're in range right there. Let me get rid of that out of the way. So that still looks like quite a ways away. Yep, exactly. Although he looks stuck. Now we're in range of both. Oop, I don't want to lock myself in if I can help it. Be quiet. I'm trying to think. If I can get over this island, I should be okay. Oh, there's dirt underneath my feet. I don't want that. I'll get knocked out from under me. If I can take them out with one bow shot consistently, we should be okay. I am going to need some more cobblestone, though. So let's go grab some more of that. I'm going to try. Do I have ladders on me? I don't, but I could make some in a real pinch. I think I'm going to make some ladders, and I'm going to try and get to the top of those pillars. That would seem like a good plan. Using TNT is not great here. That may end up destroying part of my bridge, and then that would leave me exposed to anything else that happens to be around. Okay, so let me make a crafting table, and let's get some ladders together. Let's make, oh, I don't know, that many ladders, I guess. Here we go. It's not going to be all that many ladders, but it'll do. I might start carrying ladders around with me permanently. What was on that slot in the bar? Still got lava bucket, water bucket, blocks. Yeah, I don't want to lose those. I don't need the lava bucket right now. So we will put ladders wherever they are, there, onto the bar. What's that up there, an enderman? Or an enderman spawner? I thought I saw an enderman, but I could have been mistaken. Oop. Still one here. Oop. This is definitely going to get more dangerous. Oop. At least the fleecy box is safe. They're aiming downwards at least. And kind of want to do that there. I hear skeletons. The gas. Right, that's one. We're almost out of arrow bow durability, and that will not be good when that goes. That will make this a lot harder. And out of blocks again, dang it. I have to go mine some more. There's my gas right there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how many shots the bow has left when it runs out like that. That bow has served me well, I have to say. I'm gonna have a hard time replacing that. I do have a power 3 one though back at base, so I probably should have brought that. I think that should be enough to get us over the line. We are down to just the one spawner now. I don't know as there's other spawners here that could be of danger. I mean, creepers kind of blow anything up, so I mean, there's not going to be too much there. Oh, I hear skeletons around. That's recipe for disaster. I'll get shot off. Let it spawn again. There we go. Good. Now, that's not to say that that's the last gas spawner. It could be, but I'm not convinced. So, we are going to actually take the path now that the map maker provided. But I'm going to be very cautious, and I'm going to try and stay on solid ground as much as possible. So this is where we came through. Haha, gravel. Not done anything funky with it. Alright. Very cautious of gravel because I know that it can fall. Seems solid enough. But I don't trust it. Not one bit. Alright, give me those now. And this could all be a load of panic for nothing, but having seen gas, I'm on a bridge with very weak materials. Oh, blazes would probably be the worst thing I could get right now. And want a solid piece of ground under my feet. be very quick about this. I have seen monsters on here, so this could be the death of me. I no longer have any blocks on my bar, which we know is a bad idea. I'm breaking every cardinal rule I set for myself. Certainly not doing any jumping in this part of the cavern. What do we got? Emerald ore. Now, it was the emerald block, wasn't it, that we needed for the villager trading. So we can't use villagers yet. But the emerald ore was a piece of ore that goes on that monument. Down there is another area to explore. I don't think it leads anywhere else, but I do think that it's worthwhile going down there for those resources. So now let's actually head back to the victory monument, and then we can place the next objective on the monument. So let's take a run back. I'm not going to bore you with this on camera. Off camera though, I'm going to come back through here as I always do, and I'm going to pick up all the loot and the diamonds, things like that we found in those loot pockets. I don't think there is anything else down here worthwhile investigating. There was the glowing caverns, but there was no wool in there. I haven't seen anything else around here that would link up to anything really. I mean, this is just all kind of wall ends and that kind of thing. If I'm correct in thinking, this is probably near where the entrance is, and this will take us back out, yeah, into the glowing caverns, and that syncs up with the map. So I don't think there's any more areas in there to investigate. Oh, creepers on the wall. I'm going to have a lot of coal to collect, that's for sure. And I've seen quite a bit of iron around as well, which is always good. So let's head back up here, and I'm going to head over to the monument. So I will be back once I'm over there. Okay guys, so I'm just coming up on the victory monument here. With that area conquered now, that means that the charged ruins, from what I understand, are finished. So that's another area we can kind of check off on our list. And next up will be that floating sandcastle thing that I talked about in the last episode. And after that, we are going to do some base work, and then it'll be on to something new, and a new part of the map, as we will have finished the pyramids area. Seems like we've been there for quite a while, but in reality we probably haven't. So, emerald ore then. This one will probably go with the redstone ore, I would have thought. Yeah, it's the last part of the ore monument. So, here we go. On a 3, a 2, a 1. And I just realised something. How ironic is it that we find the emerald ore the day I am a villager? So, there we go. Another piece on the monument. And that just leaves 3 more pieces for this monument. I don't know where the rest are. I'm thinking I may actually, once I've collected all of that iron out of the cavern we explored today, the glowing caverns I think it's called, what I'll probably do is I might have enough iron then to be comfortable in making the iron block, so we may do that next episode. We don't have enough diamonds yet to where I want to make the diamond block. I'm probably going to do the diamond block right before the end of the series, and judging by how many monuments we still have to fill, that's quite a long way away. But still, I'm having a lot of fun here. We still have 2, what's that, 5? So 7 on the downstairs floor. And then we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 28, I think. We've still got 28 victory blocks to go. So we've still got quite a ways away to go on that, but it seems as if this series is flying by. We're really getting the blocks now. And on top of that, we still have 8 or 7, I forget how many it is exactly now, pirates to find. And we still have 1 or 2 research notes to find as well. So still got quite a long ways to go, but it seems as if we're flying through it. And that kind of, in some ways it makes me happy seeing that we're making progress, but in other ways it makes me sad, because I know one day this series will be over and it will be time to move on to something else. And it's been a truly epic quest so far. From today, actually, I started this series 3 months ago, and how time has flown. I imagine that this series I'm probably going to be going for at least another 3 months, if not more. So it's going to be a sad day when I have to say goodbye to this series, because of how long it's going to have been on my channel and how many adventures we've had together. But let's not stay too down. We've had a great episode, and I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. So until then, see you later, and have a good day.